Jalen, we saw the videos over the course of summer of you training on the treadmill and doing all the various things. Can you just discuss what you were trying to do with that, kind of what your goal was with that training regimen, why you think it was beneficial to you?
Yeah, I was training out in a training place in Orange County. It's called Athletic Republic, and I was with a guy, Robert Palele. He's pretty good. He's played for the Bengals, really good trainer, trains a bunch of other NFL guys. But I was mostly just working on explosion, just top end speed, just working on things that I don't really get to work on too much around in UT. We do a lot of explosive work, and we run a lot, but just you try to find different things that you don't do here and try to implement that in your game. And you go away and you try to work right yourself.
Did you get a speed any higher than one of the videos you posted, or what was your top speed?
Oh no, 23 was the highest I ran.
So we'll go Steve and then Patrick and then Brad Chris.
This has been billed as kind of like a year of the running back with you back, Fournette, Chubb, all the guys, Crabtree, all the guys across the country. I'm just wondering, do you keep up and see during the season, do you follow how the other guys are doing, and do you have a relationship with any of those other top running backs other than your own teammate, obviously?
I was at the Army All-American game with Chubb, and I don't know how great a relationship we have, but we have a relationship. Like if I saw him, I'll say what's up to him. We're pretty cool, but yeah, I definitely follow what they do. We have cut-ups and stuff we make of all the SEC just to see what backs around the SEC are doing.
Patrick.
Couple of questions, Jalen. You said you watched some of these running backs. Who do you think is the best running back in the SEC?
We'll find out after this year.
And secondly, you talked about getting on the treadmill. I mean, what's going through your mind when you're about to jump on a treadmill that's going 23 miles an hour? I mean, is there any nerves, or is it something you've probably done a lot?
Yeah, it's hard. I never did that before. And it was some different training that I did, so yeah, it was very difficult. I actually, you're supposed to really like build up to that, but I did that after a couple weeks, so it probably wasn't the smartest thing, but I wanted to try.
Jalen, as far as individual goals, I know this is not something you get into a lot, but you look at the career rushing chart, you've got an excellent chance to finish this season on top. Is that something you think about at all?
Absolutely. Now that it's reachable and you can see it, I definitely want to do that as a goal for mine. And obviously, the biggest goal for me is just to help get my team a national championship.
And just being a Tennessee kid, it's not been that. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since you got here. How does it hit you when you see Travis Henry up there and you're so close? Is that surprising? Did you expect that? Is it rewarding?
Well, my expectations were very high. I couldn't say that I didn't expect that, but to see it actually come in fruition now and it actually happened, it's very crazy. And it's a blessing.
And we'll just go up to Paul here, and then we'll go to Dustin and Steve.
Jalen, what did you see in yourself that made you want to go out and train with him? Was it something on tape? And then where have you seen yourself benefit the most from that training?
Just opening my stride up a little bit more. Flexibility was a big key with him, and also it was a lot of different training though. It was more core balance. Like we didn't do a lot of weights. We did a lot of bands, a lot of your own body weight, and yeah, I would just say more explosion and speed with that training.
And what was it that you saw in yourself? You feel like you needed that watching yourself on tape or something?
Well, anybody can always get better, and yeah, I saw that you can always improve on your burst and speed and cuts in open field and just things like that.
Dustin, Steve, Mike.
Jalen, kind of following up on that, I mean, you talked in the spring a lot about being able to make cuts in the open field, get through the second level and be able to sort of break away from that. What kind of results are you seeing in that so far? It's obviously early and you're not tackling in pads yet, but what can you tell a difference in yourself in those situations now?
I can definitely tell a difference in my speed. I feel like I've got faster. I feel like my burst has got faster. But you really don't see, I mean, you see it during camp, you see it in the spring, but you really don't feel it and get in that true moment into the game, and that's why I'm ready to show.
Steve, and Mike and Jimmy.
Jim, it wasn't that long ago, until last year really, there was a string of quarterbacks winning the Heisman Trophy. Running backs weren't getting drafted particularly high until the last couple of years, and there was talk that this was kind of a quarterback's game, running backs were being de-emphasized. And I'm just wondering what your reaction was to that as just growing up in high school, and if people ever advise you to try to pick another position because of the future of the running back position?
Oh yeah, definitely. People have definitely advised me to pick another position. I get people all the time just looking at me like, you sure you want to be a running back? But yeah, that's my position, and I think definitely if it didn't change last year, that the running back position value is going to change this year.
We'll go Mike and then Jimmy, Fred, Austin.
A couple questions for you, Jalen. One, with your size, advantage, disadvantage to being as tall as you are as a running back, as big as you are. I don't know if you've thought about that. And then secondly, with all the attention you're getting and with some of the things that you figure to do, what is your comfort level dealing with the media? Because we see running backs a lot out in front of programs on Saturdays, and maybe we don't see them as much during the week.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very good comfort level with the media. I don't have any problem at all.
And then the size question?
Do what now?
Size question, height, advantage, disadvantage.
Well, my height I don't see as a disadvantage at all. I mean, I feel like I can do anything any running back can do at this level. But I think it kind of helps me. I can just see over everybody, so that's kind of cool.
Jalen, you talked about absolutely being Tennessee's all-time rusher is a goal of yours. Are you also motivated because of the other great running backs in this league? Does that inspire you any?
Absolutely, it does. It pushes me. And when you see them doing well, you want to do just as well as them or better, for sure. And competition's good, definitely at this level. And just seeing all these other running backs work, them seeing me work, and Alvin pushing me every day. Competition is great.
And also, when you jumped on that treadmill at 23 miles an hour, did you get any reaction from some of your coaches about, hey, that was cool? Or did they think, maybe it wasn't so cool?
I think Coach G saw it online, was like, I don't think he really had much of a reaction. He's like, oh yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's kind of what you said, but it wasn't really much of a reaction from the coaches.
Jalen, obviously you know this league, you're very experienced in this league. How do you know as a running back when you're ready to play? When you've had enough contact, when you've had enough work, how will you know during this month when you're in tune and ready to go play a game? Or do you feel like you don't need any contact at all this month to get ready?
Well, contact's always good for a running back. Just, beginning of camp, you got to get your body back used to getting hit, taking awkward shots. But I think the way this team works and the way we train, we're ready to play right now. We can play anytime we want to. But these times, camp is a good time for us to really work on the small details, get everything right. And I think we have an older team now, so the coach really knows what they're getting out of us and what we're going to put into it.
Jalen, you come across as a fairly quiet guy, but do you feel like that you carry a heavy voice in this offense? And any particular moment this offseason where you felt like the team really came together in the team building, team bonding type moment that you hear about from time to time?
Well, most of the offense right now, we were recruited together, and we've known each other for a long time. And I like to think that I have a good voice on the offense for sure. But yeah, there wasn't really no moment. I feel we've always been close as an offense.
Danny?
Jalen, the Lewis kid, the running back, joined you guys late this summer. Kind of came out of nowhere a little bit. Just kind of give us an idea of what he brings to the table, what is probably his best attributes are. What do you think he needs to work on?
He's doing well. He's got some things to work on from the mental aspect of the game. Just coming in as a freshman, you don't really. It's hard to come into an offense like this because it's a lot of signaling, a lot of fast pace. But he's doing well. He's working hard. You can tell it means a lot to him. But I like his speed. I like the way he runs, and we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, well, I guess Danny just took my question, so I'll ask something else. With your comfort level in this offense now, a second year under Coach DeBoer, how much more comfortable are you just in all the checks and everything y'all need to do?
Very comfortable, very, very comfortable. And I'm to the point now. I think I can kind of just not focus on much of just me, but I can help other people out that need help. And also I can always do better. I'm just saying that at any point during the camp, I need to help out the young kids, which I am right now. That's a lot what I'm doing.
John?
Alvin's getting ready for his second year in the program. What do you see different in him going into this season, as well as what's it been like to see him become the team leader that he's become?
Alvin's a great guy, and I'm happy that he's right next to me running the ball sometimes. I'm happy that he's coming in and getting me out. He's a great leader, and we love to have him on our team.
Finish up with Austin right here.
Coaches preseason coaches poll just came out a couple minutes ago, a second ago. Tennessee is ranked 10th. What's that? Your thoughts on that? And
That's our official ranking?
that's coaches preseason coaches poll.
Oh, okay,
Just
yeah.
kind of thoughts.
Yeah, like I said, our expectations for this team is a lot higher than anyone can put on us. So we look forward to exceeding those expectations and doing very well.
Thank you.